Did you cook that bacon under the grill or in the furnace of hell?
Oh, you said you liked it crispy. Oh, well, get some other mug to wait on your hand and foot, then.
Hey, I'm perfectly happy with the service I've been receiving, thank you very much.
Good morning, love. Do you want some breakfast?
Yeah, not if it smells like it is.
Why don't you start? I've got a lot in my mind.
Of course. Seb's funeral.
Oh, I've completely forgotten about that. Been up all night fretting about Rita.
Hey?
Sharon, the viper in the nest. I don't know what she's up to yet, but when I find out, she's going to be sorry she ever set foot round here again.
No. You'll be sorry. This is a no-win situation, Jenny. If you're wrong about Sharon, then Rita will never forgive you for driving her away.
And if I'm right?
Then she's well-connected and dangerous, and she won't go down without a fight.
He's got a point.
I'm not scared of her.
Well, you should be. Thing about vipers, Jen, they've got a nasty bite. So please, promise me that you'll give her a wide berth.
Fine.
Good. Now, go burn me some bacon, woman.
Hello?
Abby, is everything okay? You just want to say goodbye to him? In private? I understand. Come on. Come and sit with him. You take as much time as you want. I'll leave you to it. But just shout if you need me, okay?
Hello, son.
Rita wanted me to let you know that she won't be in today.
Oh dear, everything all right?
Shoulder's giving a jip again. She can hardly move it. She got all tangled up in a nightie this morning.
Oh, heck. I'm drowning in deliveries.
Oh, well, I can help you with that. You, make us a cuppa.
Oh, you know, it doesn't seem right. Lovely lad like Seb taken so young, when the only thing I'm good for these days is brewing up.
Oh, yeah, Rita said the same. But I told her there's plenty of life in the boiler yet and booked her in for a greasing. Sports massage.
Oh, I'm surprised you went for that.
I know.
Don't fancy myself being manhandled by a stranger. Once upon a time, maybe.
Yeah. Jenny's on to us. She knows we're connected.
So?
So? It's only a matter of time before she joins the dots. And when she does, I need to be as far away from here as possible.
I've told you, you're going nowhere. This isn't over until I'm out.
Leanne promised to change her evidence in court. Now she knows what she has to lose if she doesn't.
Hey, you know what? I don't trust her. Hey, didn't that Shona say she'd seen some lawyer? You need to find out if she's getting legal advice. I don't want any surprises.
How'd you take your tea?
Milk, no sugar. And what about Jenny?
What about her? You know how this works. Just do whatever's necessary.
After all that, we're out of tea bags.
Oh, don't worry. Have to nip out anyway.
Bad news?
No, it's just a mate I've not heard from in a while. He's got a job for me. And not that kind of job. Done with that now.
Look, for what it's worth, I think it's great that you're starting over.
Can't stop thinking about that game Mousetrap.
Oh, yeah, you still love playing that.
Yeah, me too. What if Seb's the mouse? And I'm the boot that kicks the marble down the stairs? if I started this whole chain of events.
How'd you figure that out?
Well, if I hadn't got involved with Rick, yeah, if he hadn't disappeared, Kelly would still have a dad. You know, she wouldn't have come round here asking questions. Seb might still be alive.
Flipping it, Gary, that's a lot of what-ifs. Look, you can't hold yourself responsible for what Kelly did. And if anyone set this whole thing off, then it's Rick. He's the bad guy, not you.
You've changed your tune.
Don't get me wrong, you're still a boot. You're just not that boot.
We're going to miss it. Or is this your cunning plan?
No, I've just got one more phone call to make. I could actually do without you breathing down my neck.
I'm nervous, okay?
All right, I thought they were just asking questions today.
I don't know what questions they're going to ask, do I?
How about, so tell me, Mr. Barlow, why do you want to give your liver to a hopeless alcoholic?
Why aren't you at the transplant centre?
Sarah's a pressing phone call to make, apparently.
Yeah, do you know I need to call Lucas because he's still not paid for that order.
OK, well, I can do that. You guys go. Go. It won't look good if you label it. Adam. Thank you. Seriously, I know Peter's had his doubts, but you and Daniel, you've given him a sliver of hope when there really was none. And he really needs it. Thank you. How's young Kelly doing?
Oh, as you might expect. I hate seeing her in that place.
Yeah. Well, I sometimes think Rita deserves a medal for putting up with me for as long as she did. Can't be easy for you and Imran.
No, it's not, but we're not giving up on her.
Must be doubly difficult not having your sister around to help. I mean, have you told her about what's happened yet?
Not a chance.
All right. I thought that's why she was back last week.
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm sure I saw her with your fella. I just thought they were having a meeting about Kelly's defence. Unless it was Leanne needing legal advice. She's not in any trouble, is she?
Sorry, I've actually got to go.
Oh, well, if ever you want to talk, you know, about Kelly, just say the word.
Where are you?
I'm with a client. Why?
Well, because apparently Leanne's been back and I'm the last one to know. Imran?
I'll meet you at home in half an hour.
Hey! Wait up.
What are you all dressed up for?
Well, it's a funeral, isn't it?
You're not going, are you?
No. I just wanted to watch the hearse leave and, you know, pay my respects.
Are you sure that's a good idea? I just mean, you were there when it happened.
Yes. I mean, I did everything I could to try and help him. It's not my fault that Kelly's a psycho. I thought you were on my side.
I am on your side. Well, why else would I want to get back with you? You're back together? You made me believe I could trust you again. You can. He killed Seb.
No, I didn't.
Believe him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I do.
How's your new living arrangements, then?
Yeah, fine, apart from Sally's got a coaster obsession. Just miss being able to make a mess, you know? Miss Liam.
He misses you. Only because you let him put sugar on his cornflakes.
And what about you?
I'm sweet enough.
Hey, how's your Sam doing?
How do you think he's doing?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you.
He was kidnapped by a white van man that you were using.
What, I thought that was an accident.
Oh, well, it wasn't. And if I find out you had anything to do with it, I'll do a damn sight more than lock you up in the back of a van.
I've got no idea what she's talking about.
But that bloke, he works for you.
No, he was doing a job for Sharon and asked if I could borrow him to move some furniture. I've never seen him before in my life. Babe, I'm done with all that now. I thought you believed me.
Just whenever there's trouble, you're right in the centre of it, aren't you? No, Gary, I want to believe you. I really do. You just make it so flipping hard.
Did you say Sharon knew the bloke who kidnapped Sam?
I think Kev thought I was mad packing a bag for you. But I thought you might want to have some of your things for wherever you're going. I got your Glassdoor T-shirt. The next book in that fantasy series you're mad about. Got your mobile, your charger. Oh, and I've got your headphones so you can listen to that racket you call music. I've made you an album of photos and all. Mostly recent ones. I've hardly got any of you from when you were little. Flogged all my phones down, cash generator, you know what for. There's this really cute one of you at Blackpool Zoo that my mate took. Got a big snot candle hanging out your nose and you pointed at this massive rhino. I can hear you now. Hey, Mum. Look, there's a rhinoceros. That's what you used to call them. They used to come out with some funny things. I wish I could remember them all. Or even half of them. I took drugs to try and blot out an unhappy childhood. But all I did was blot out yours. I have been so selfish, Seb. Oh, it's a wonder you put up with me for as long as you did. Because even now, all I can think about is how I'm going to live the rest of my life without you.
And you're sure there isn't an advert in the window? I've got to go, sorry. Oh, it's you.
What are you up to?
Well, turns out little Sam was kidnapped after all. And guess who knew the driver of the van?
Sharon. Lucky guess.
Right, well, anyway, she told Gary, right, that she got this bloke's number from an advert in the cabin. But I've just called Brian, and guess what?
There is no advert. Never has been.
Right, well, if you're just going to make fun of me...
No, go on. I'm interested,
But
really.
this proves she must be involved. You know, this could be the smoking gun I've been looking for. I just need to work out why on earth she'd want to kidnap little Sam, of all people. Hang on. I caught her with a picture of Sam a few weeks back. She had Gail's tablet. That was weird at the time. What?
You're like a sexy Miss Marple. Who is this Sam again?
Nick's son.
Right, and Nick's that bloke that's gone off somewhere with that Leanne.
Yeah.
Well, it might be nothing, but Sharon was asking someone about Leanne earlier. Her sister, maybe.
Toya? Really? What did she say?
Not a lot. Sharon was just fishing, asking if Leanne was in trouble.
And did Toya tell her?
No. I got the impression she was sticking her nose in where it wasn't wanted. A bit like someone else I know.
Right, well, I need to speak to Toya.
Oi, I'm pretty sure you made a promise to Johnny.
Yeah, well, it won't be the first one I've broken, will it?
Are we all set? They wanted me to sign a disclaimer. Is it dangerous for me?
Well, you know what they say. No pain, no gain. You'll be glad when you're shooting basketball hoops. Look,
I didn't tell you about Harvey because I was embarrassed, OK? I tried to do for that boy what you did for me. Take him under my wing and give him a chance in life, you know. Only, I'm not you, am I? Turns out I'm not Mary Poppins.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's all right. Come on, forget it. We'll be late. Come on.
It's funny, isn't it? How our roles have reversed. You looking after me instead of me looking after you.
I booked you a massage, Rita. It's not a big deal.
It is to me. I know, our relationship hasn't always been easy. But, you know, you've turned into a very fine woman.
Well, I've learned from the best, haven't I?
I'd like to think so. Really, I think the truth is, you've always had a very good soul, Sharon. In spite of everything you've been through. I'm very proud of you.
It's my body, my choice.
I am your wife, so I would say that entitles me to an opinion.
Which you should have kept to yourself. Peter's family, and I want to help him. I do. I know if the roles were reversed, he'd do exactly the same for me.
I disagree. You're doing this because you think you owe him.
Yeah, you made that perfectly clear.
But you cannot go under the knife because you feel guilty.
Why not?
So you admit it. That's the reason you're doing this.
Look, do I feel bad about sleeping with Carla? Yes. Do I feel responsible for the absolute state that Peter's in? Yes. But not half as guilty as I feel if I backed out now. I booked in for the tests and I've told him.
Oh, Adam. Look, I know you think by doing this it's going to make up for your mistakes, but this is a risky procedure. Anything could go wrong. But it's too big a price to pay. Surely you can see that.
That is the best news. Yes, it is. I knew Adam will come through for you. Listen, let's just hope it's a match, eh? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Peter, I've got to go. All right, I love you. Speak to you later. Bye. What are you doing here?
I've been working on some new designs. I thought you might like to see them.
Nina, you didn't have to come in today.
Could you use the distraction? Ash was back with Corey.
Oh, Nina, I'm sorry.
She reckons he's innocent. What if I'm wrong about him?
What does your gut tell you?
He's guilty.
Then it's probably right.
Do you always trust your gut?
Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, sometimes I consult my magic 8 ball, you know, on special occasions for serious matters, just for backup. Listen, if you stay in, then sit down. Help me track down the mysterious disappearing Lucas.
Can't you get hold of him?
No. And every time I try and ring him, it just says number unavailable, which means he's either hiking in the Himalayas or he's deliberately severed any means I've got of contacting him. Now, why would he do that,
Sounds like one for the magic 8 ball.
Leanne was trying to protect you.
I don't care, right? I'm not some mushroom that you can just keep in the dark and feed on.
Hi, Jenny.
I need to ask you something about Leanne.
What is it with people around here today?
Sorry, but it's important and I wouldn't normally pry. But I think Sharon was involved in Sam's kidnapping. She knew the van driver who took him. And, well, the only thing I can't work out is why she would do it. And then Ronnie said that she was asking you about Leanne and if she was in trouble. And, well, and I know it's a long shot, but I just wondered, could it all be connected?
We know who was behind Sam's kidnapping. And it wasn't Sharon.
Really? Oh, well, who was it then? Oh, come on.
Look, we can't say any more.
I'm going out of my mind here. I'm thinking all sorts. You know, I would love to be wrong about Sharon, but I'm not going to drop it. Not until I know for sure that she's not involved.
All right, fine. But you have to keep this to yourself.
Huh?
Sam was kidnapped in order to draw Leanne out of hiding. She's due to be a key witness in the trial of a big-time drug dealer.
He's not called Harvey, by any chance.
I've come to take you home.
No, not yet.
George has to get ready for the funeral. And so do you. Unless you're gonna go in your PJs. Come on. I'll put your stuff out.
I'm not ready to say goodbye.
You don't have to.
Well, that's the whole point of a funeral, isn't it? Saying cheerio so we can all get over it and get on with our lives. I'm not ready for that. I don't think I ever will.
That was not say goodbye. I know you packed him a bag, but he doesn't have to go anywhere, does he? He can be with you all the time if you want him to be. Looking out for you, like he always did. And today can just be about making a fuss of him. Telling him how much you love him. Do you think you can manage that?
If you're with Sharon, you need to make an excuse. You need to come straight home, okay? Please, Rita, it's important. Just call me when you get this. Where's Rita?
Lying horizontal.
What have you done with her, you evil witch?
She's having a massage. Hang on. You can't seriously think I'd hurt Rita.
You kidnapped a young boy.
What are you talking about?
Don't play the innocent with me because I know everything. You have been doing Harvey's dirty work for him, trying to get Leanne to change her evidence.
Oh, Jenny, you don't understand.
No, I understand perfectly. Because you have done nothing but lie since the minute you got here.
Just let me explain, will ya?
Save it for the police.
Eh? That's it. I just found her like this.
She all right? She breathing?
Yeah, I'm calling an ambulance. It's all right, Jen. You're gonna be fine.
I'll get some help from the medical centre.
Yeah.
Emergency. Which service do you require?
Ambulance.
Look, it isn't how it looks. She's back with Corey. Look, it isn't as simple as that. She believes his pack of lies.
I think it's best if you go, Asher.
I can't ever trust you. Ever. Look, you can, though. Okay, look, things aren't how they look. On what planet? Your boyfriend killed Seb. Look, I know you're devastated. Okay, I hate seeing you so upset. But in time, you'll recover. Okay, I've saved your dresses.
You've what?
I didn't
You had
mean it.
no right to keep them.
In fairness to Asher, I agreed she could have them. For safekeeping, I retrieved them from the bin.
Thanks a bunch.
Look, they're you. Okay, that's your look. It's who you are.
I don't want your sympathy. There's only one thing I want from you.
Name it.
Don't ever speak to me again. Don't even say my name.
What's up?
We're trying to get hold of you.
I've only been back 5 minutes.
Jenny's in that ambulance. They found her unconscious.
You're kidding?
What?
It's all right. She was coming round.
I need to get up the hospital.
Is she on her own?
No, she was Sharon. She was the one that found her.
Sharon? Look, I'll come with you.
No need, mate. Can you make sure Daisy keeps an eye on the pub? Tim, can you check on Rita, make sure she knows?
Yeah. And, don't worry, she's been well looked after.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a good job Sharon found her, isn't it?
Yeah!
Done. I've pulled out. I'm officially a bad person.
Come on, get lost. Peter's, what, 56? And he's...
He's what? Made his bed, now he's got to lie in it.
You know, honestly, yeah. And well, we can support him in other ways.
Casseroles, Hallmark cards.
Do you know, it is okay to be more worried about your own health than his. It is.
I'm the reason he went over the edge.
Yeah, this time maybe. But Peter's spent like a lifetime abusing his liver, so I'd say you're about 0.5% responsible for the state it's in now, if that.
Carla's gonna kill me.
Well, she'll understand. She'll have to. And Daniel's still up for it.
If he's a match, it's a lot of pressure on him. He's a single dad.
And you're a married stepdad.
You know what? The truth is, I'm a big wuss. The prospect of a general anaesthetic terrifies me.
Well, I'm glad. And no, you're not a wuss. You're just being honest.
Well, now I've told the donut team, I better tell Peter.
I think it might be better coming from Carla.
You reckon?
Well, if he wants to rant or vent, then it might be easier if you're not there. He doesn't have to pretend he doesn't mind.
You know my Uncle Peter. He doesn't do pretend.
Kebabs, tattoos, trams, coffees. And then my son lying in a coffin.
I know.
It's just your average undertakers, I suppose. Except my lad's inside as cold as ice. Snuffed out. No, that makes it sound quick.
Trust me. When I say you'll learn to live with it. Me, Jack, Sam, we'll do our best to help you.
No one can help me.
With Nina. She looks so different.
Let's go on.
Poor kid.
Not you and all. She's alive, isn't she?
You're not dead. Well, not yet, anyway. You're in Wethy General. Did you want to summon nurse? Tell her how the bad lady tasered you?
You're out of your mind.
Patience is what I'm out of. Now, scream the place down, and I'll give poor old Johnny chapter reverse on you and Ronnie.
Like anybody would believe a word.
Well, see, when you're nogging at the cobbles, I had a little nosy through your phone. I've read the text, hon. You can have it back now. I've made copies.
You can't tell him. It would kill him.
Well, if you back off, I'll take your dirty little secret to my grave.
Jenny Connor, where is she? In this one?
The ball's in your court.
Oh, Jenny.
Good news, she's awake.
Relief. What happened?
So how's the graphic novel coming along?
Slowly.
Well, it's nice to see you getting things down on paper.
There's this woke idiot at the heart of it, rocking her individuality. I think she's it.
I was hoping for catharsis, not self-flagellation.
Morris is right. Life is a pigsty.
I can see why you say that. As you're reconciling with Corrie, it's unfortunate.
It's beyond.
I just worry that missing Seb's funeral might affect you for many years to come.
I don't want to go. Don't see what the big deal is.
His friends, his neighbours will be there. And Abby, of course.
When I told her I wasn't going, she was glad. She can't cope with me right now. Don't blame her. And why he's dead.
That is categorically not true. you must rid yourself of those thoughts.
I'll write my own eulogy. How he was deep and funny and bright and irritating and brave and kind and loyal, and now he's none of those things. He's embalmed in 6 pieces of wood. He had a rubbish innings. Life is a pigsty.
My brain's been going 19 to the dozen.
Oh, man, I know. She's my nearly sister.
Well, if you hadn't called the ambulance and looked after me, I'm so grateful.
Yeah, we both are.
Well, family, innit it? You and Rita. I can see how I'm going to have to keep tabs on you both.
You've done more than enough.
Rubbish. Right. I best get back. I'll see you later.
You know, love, I don't think I could cope without you.
Of course you would.
Not talking about the MS. Life would be so flat, pointless.
Mushy beggar.
I'm serious. I take you for granted.
We all take each other for granted.
I'm going to do better. Up me game.
OK, Rita, well, at least you know she's being taken care of. Yeah, you're welcome, love. Bye-bye, bye. Somebody called Algie keeps ringing you.
Right, cheers.
Who's that?
It's just a mate from the army. Offered me a security job.
Well, you don't want one of those, do you?
Well, it's in Bristol, so let's see a bit more of Zach.
You and a bit less of Faye and Jake.
All right, spare me the guilt trip. I'm not going to abandon him, am I? Faye knows that.
Well, she might start to wonder when you move 200 miles away.
174, actually.
What about Maria?
She's had a bellyful.
Well, she has now, but give her time.
No, she's done with me.
Well, maybe not. When she finds out you're bogging off to Bristol, she might change her mind.
You reckon?
I just said so, didn't I? You know, 1 minute I'm an agony uncle, the next I'm a good Samaritan. And even have me lunch.
What are you on about?
Jenny Connor, Sharon found a spark out on the pavement, and yours truly had to leg it to the medical centre. Where are you going?
You have one new message.
If you're with Sharon, you need to make an excuse. You need to come straight home, OK? Please, Rita, it's important. Just call me when you get there.
What are you talking about? What?
Please, forgive me for intruding.
If you want Kevy's with Jack, he's in bits.
Yes, the world must seem a very frightening place to a 10-year-old.
We're keeping him away from the funeral.
Nina is convinced that you would like her to keep her away too.
I see. Oh, she's not getting enough attention. Limelight, what?
Not at all. She doesn't know that I'm here, and she wouldn't thank me for troubling you.
Oh, she came to me and she said she was going to stay away. She guessed I didn't want her there. She guessed right. She wants to come fine. I don't care either way, but if she's wanting a handwritten invite on a velvet cushion...
I'm increasingly worried about her. She's jettisoned her identity. The clothes, the hair, the makeup. It's as if she's rejecting herself. I retrieved the dresses from the bin. Ash is looking after them for the time being, but who knows when or if...
Oh, do you know what, Roy? If I wasn't mourning the brutal murder of my son, I might give a flying one.
Yeah, I can...
Nina's lost her look. Seb's lost his life.
Nina has lost Seb, and she is struggling with the enormity of that. They loved each other deeply.
No one's saying otherwise.
So if you could reassure her that you would like her there this afternoon.
I am hanging on by a thread here.
The second to last thing that I would want would be to upset you unnecessarily. The very last thing would be for me to lose my Nina.
Excuse me. Hi. Is Toya about?
Oh, no, she's gone into town.
Did Jenny ever get hold of her? And what did she tell her about Sharon Bentley?
Why do you ask?
I know Jenny was keen to speak to her. I need to know what was said.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
That's a shame, because Jenny's lying in the A&E right now.
What happened? Is she okay?
Luckily. Apparently, Sharon found her lying unconscious by the paper shop.
Lad, sorry to stick my beak in. Is this Jenny, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it to do with that Harvey bloke and Sharon?
She's a wrong one.
Well, I've just been to the police station and reported a connection between Harvey, who's threatening Leanne, and his auntie Sharon.
Jenny was onto something then.
So what happens now?
Well, the police are going to arrest Sharon. She's involved in a highly dangerous gang.
3 weeks? 3 weeks? What? He doesn't say anything at all.
Look, you have to do it right.
I'll do it.
Four words. Your favourite sentence in the whole world.
I told you so.
You told me that Lucas ought to have paid up front.
What's happened?
He's done the dirty on us.
No.
Card'll be here soon.
Okay.
Talented girl.
Yeah. I blamed her outright, you know. I really laid into her.
Don't dwell on that.
Seb idolised her. Said all the others were warm-up acts.
He knew what it was like to be madly in love.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He'd want me and Nina to look out for each other.
Just coming to see you.
Well, my dinner break's nearly over now, so...
Not spare me 2 minutes, no?
It's all been said.
I just want you to believe that I had nothing to do with little Sam getting kidnapped. Nothing.
I know you said.
What have I got to swear on to make you believe me?
Nothing.
Maria.
Gary, I question everything that trips off your tongue. Can you blame me?
Probably not, no. You're pleased to hear I'm thinking about moving to Bristol.
Well, I'm not pleased to hear that. But I'm not pleased either. I'm indifferent.
Oh, come on, that's brutal.
Well, being constantly lied to by your husband's brutal.
Anyway, I've got a chance of a job. All above board. Get to see more of Zach, so...
Good. That's something. Good luck.
Look, if there's even the smallest chance of me and you getting back together...
Gary, just go to Bristol. You've hurt too many people around here. I'm sorry, it's just a fact.
Uncle David!
Yeah, pick me up on Viaduct Street. Where are you now? Oh, good. It's only a couple of minutes away yet. Hang on.
Come on, Uncle David. Daniel's waiting.
Hi. You hung up without saying goodbye.
The signal went at their end.
Looks like I wasn't going to get a goodbye either.
As if. I was coming to find you.
But you are going. Only I thought you'll be staying. Hard to keep track.
Tell me about it.
No. You tell me about it. Come on. After you. Go on. Are you going in? Or am I going to call the police?
It's weird.
Pardon?
I can't find my sketchbook.
The graphic novel, yes. Thereby hangs the tale.
You okay?
I've lent it to Abby.
You are kidding.
In an effort to impress upon her my grave concern for your well-being.
Wouldn't you say she's got enough going on without you making it about me? I am so sorry. I had no idea Roy was going.
I want you to come.
It's all right. I'm okay with it.
Well, I'm not. Seb would go mad. He'd want you on the front row next to me. You can be sandwiched between me and Roy.
Oh, thank you. I'll go and smarten up.
Oh, there's no need. I've been very hard on you, and I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It isn't. But I was out of my mind. These are courtesy of Asher. So you can ditch the sackcloth and ashes and come as the real you. The Nina my son worshipped. Don't take away the things he loved about you.
I made him a target.
You made him happy.
Oh, no, you don't. You've not been discharged yet.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm a bed blocker.
You were out cold. Now get back in.
No, I need to see Rita.
Oh, Sharon will be fussing around her by now.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm afraid of. I just need to check she's all right.
I thought you said Sharon played a blinder today.
Played being the operative word.
Do you think this could be head injury talking?
You've got no idea what she's capable of.
My focus is on you.
She tasered me.
She what?
I didn't trip on the curb. She tasered me in the back.
Why did you cover for her? She should be locked up. You can't go around tasering people. Why did you lie for her?
Because she had me over a barrel.
What do you mean? Blackmail?
Oh, love.
What does she know about you that could be so terrible? Tell me.
I slept with Ronnie.
He's joined by Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer for a revealing insight into the man behind the politician. Piers Morgan's Life Stories is tomorrow here at 9:30. Stay with us as the news is next.